Justin Brock here, and today we're going to talk about funnel design. Funnels. That's what this is. It's like when you put in a little oil in your car and you need an oil funnel. That's how I drew it right there. It looks like an oil funnel, right? But you can have mini funnels within a big funnel, okay? Now, sometimes the funnel is thought of as just how to get the lead. What if the funnel is what you do with the lead after that? What if the funnel's the entire user experience? So we're going to talk about this funnel design with the user experience in mind on the marketing side, and then all the time we talk about service. Now I'm going to go through some of this stuff as a macro level concepts, and I just want you guys to know that on GoGuru University and then in GoGuru Pro for our members, we teach them this kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, we even have options where we can build this stuff for them in their system, okay? Nobody else is going to build it the way we build it because we're actually using it at scale, spending, well, right now we're spending probably $4,000 or $5,000 a day on Facebook in our own agencies, okay? So we actually practice what we preach. This right here I've set up as a T65 funnel. We're putting a T65 traffic. This T65 traffic can come from all sorts of things, different types of ads. This right here, T65 traffic that I drew weird, has, you know, it could come from a Facebook ad where you're talking with a video about a book you wrote. Sid, throw me that book over there. We create all kinds of lead magnets for traffic. So this right here is a lead magnet. We wrote this book. We leased this book to other agents to utilize. Medicare breakdown, the alphabet soup of Medicare. We get a lot of compliments on this book. It helps with exposing cross-sell opportunities, explaining different types of Medicare Advantage plans, different types of Medigap plans. And I can make a video where I'm talking about this book just like I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, I've done that. We throw that ad up on Facebook. We generate traffic to a landing page, or we can create a lead from Facebook through instant forms. Many of you know how to do this. But when we do that, we're sending traffic, many types of T65 traffic through our funnel. This little drop right here, that is the lead. That's the prospect. That's the data. It's not that I don't want to call that lead. As a matter of fact, you'll see that in my sequence, there is outbound activity, but it's how many times can I touch that person to turn them into a much more likely to convert lead, okay? When I put them in there, when I get that lead, I have an immediate action. Immediately, I'm going to put them into this sequence. Text, I'll keep backing up. Text, email, outbound activity. That's where I'm trying to have an agent reach out to them. Voicemail drop, add to audience. Add to audience means I'm adding them to custom audiences. You can see those audiences go over here to retargeting campaigns. I use that retargeting campaigns for display ads, Facebook, which also goes out to the audience network, and YouTube. I'm retargeting them with a new ad that's going to further build their confidence that we're the people that they should do business with. Down here at the end, put them in the long-term drip, okay? Long-term drip looks like this. Long-term drip, we got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, month 2, month 3, okay? So what we're talking about is first 4 weeks, we're hitting them hard with SMS, email, voicemail drop, card mail, mailing them physical cards, doing that same sequence every week. Then we go down to monthly, and we're doing it monthly, okay? We can build it out further than this. Right now, ours personally is built out for 3 months. That's what we're doing. We're hitting them with information. This is all educational and entertaining. Mostly educational through social media, a little bit of entertainment. Traditional media, we entertain because we have smaller segments of time, especially television. Going back to this T65 funnel. Cons T65, there's a longer wait time. We have a time period that has to elapse before we can get that person, you know, to commit, because sometimes they're still working, sometimes they're just shopping around at that point, all kinds of things. But that's why we're retargeting them so many ways, communicating with them so many ways. When they do come to fruition though, the pros, we have high persistency in the T65 market this way, high lifetime value, high cross-sell potential, okay? So longer waits, some of them will convert right away, but very few of them convert right away. Most of them are converting in a 3 to 6 month window. Some later than 6 months as well. It's just the way marketing works, high quality marketing. Now, the way you do this here, you can do this without T65. I could pop that right there off. Boom. I can take this right here and boom. And I can replace all of this with, let's say I want to do MA/Medigap plan changes. Okay, I can take that, I can change my language. I'm working right now on many scripts and advertisement packages that are going to be approved by CMS, working with the carriers to communicate to CMS to get ads approved, ad language, and we can use that on plan changes. If you're doing a Medigap rewrite ad, of course, not really an issue with CMS there because you're specifically going after the Medigap rewrite market. And when I do that, I put that in there, I'm just going to change the vernacular that I'm using in my text, email, outbound calls, everything, but I'm still using the same exact funnel. As a matter of fact, a lot of my weekly outbound, because it's educational, not plan specific, would be the same. It's just continuing to be in their face over and over and over again, letting them know we're there when they need help. That Medigap rewrite, Medicare Advantage plan change ad also has pros and cons, okay? Cons. What are the cons of a plan changer? A plan changer has lower lifetime value typically. Now they do because a plan changer has already been trained to change their plan. So the next person that advertises them are a little bit more likely to listen to them in a plan change scenario. You can combat that with a lot of service, but that's expensive as well. So it can be more expensive service. Sometimes there's a cross-sell potential here, but there's a slightly lower cross-sell potential. So it's a lower cross-sell potential. Typically, you're not going to have true-up commissions in Medicare Advantage, so lower potential commissions. But on the flip side to that, if it's Medigap has percentage of premium paid, so commissions can be higher because you might be getting percentage on a higher commission or a higher premium because they're older. Also, there are underwritten bonuses on that side. So when you have to ask them health questions, you can get underwritten bonuses. So sometimes on that side, they could be a little higher. So we'll put underwritten bonuses. Another con, underwriting. So even though you get an underwritten bonus on the pro, you're also going to have underwriting issues because you're going to have to answer health questions if you're doing the Medigap rewrite route. If it's a Medigap rewrite though, you save them enough money, there's still some high significant cross-sell potential because you created the savings that you can use to cross-sell an additional product. So still pros and cons to doing both ways. Probably the receptiveness and the timeline. The timeline is a pro here because if you're looking, especially if you're looking at MedSup rewrites, normally you can get decisions made right away. Okay, because there's no enrollment period you have to wait on, and typically if you're targeting them with Medigap rewrite language and you're finding those people, they can go ahead and be educated into rewriting or changing right away. So shorter timeline. You can do this with different product sets under 65 ACA. The trick is this right here. You know, getting the lead and really making the most out of it by getting in front of them as much as possible and allowing technology like GoGuru Pro to do this for you. Also, it's this right here. It's the sequences. Again, getting in front of them, adding them to that sequence. That's the long-term drip. Our retargeting campaigns are really just more video ads, more image ads, things to get them in front of us. You know, being able to target them with, you know, puff pieces about us and all kinds of things. When we talk about advertising, we do a lot of training on advertising in GoGuru University. We're adding a lot more. This is a little sloppy. I'm a sloppy writer. But outbound calling, 4+ years. Let's see here. AdWords, SEO site, direct mail, T65 mail. There's just a lot of notes I've taken on here. Different types of Facebook, ACA ads, seminars. These are all things that we're spending money and time on right now. Right now we're using this. We ran a commercial in the Super Bowl locally. We fed 1,000 families and gave away $60,000 worth of food. Sponsored our charity ball, sponsored the Take a Swing at Cancer Foundation, doing all sorts of sponsorships. TYP presenting sponsorship, Derby presenting sponsorship, gave away $10,000 to United Way. So we're doing a lot of that. Broadcast television, over-the-top television. This is more targeted television. Spending tons and tons of money and time learning things so we can teach you how to do this. Nobody else on the internet is actually spending their money on the stuff that we're talking about. They're just talking about it because they heard some guy does it. A lot of the people that are out there telling you how to spend your money have never ran an agency at all. Some of them sold insurance, never sold insurance. Some of them sold it for less than a year. You know, these are things that we are actively doing. I've spent money on radio, I've spent it on newspapers, I've spent it on billboards, I've spent it on TV, I've spent it on Facebook at scale, spent it on TV at scale, learning new ways to do business, always trying to work those out. Spent time in networking groups. A decade for me in this insurance industry is more than what most people do in 4 or 5 decades in this industry. And then we use that information at scale to help you build your funnels. And we create that and replicate it for you. If you're a Go Guru Pro member, we're replicating these processes for you. We're helping you build this stuff out, cutting the learning curve in half, or sometimes not more than in half, cutting it into tenths, where you're spending 10% of the time and money that we had to spend to find something. I'm not saying it's going to be easy or it's perfect, but it's much better than working with somebody who's never done it or working with nobody at all. Go Guru University, we're teaching this stuff too. For somebody that maybe has their own CRM, doesn't think they're ready for a CRM, we start teaching because you got to start learning it. When I started learning how to use Facebook ads, I wasn't using a CRM. I was exporting them in spreadsheets. There was actually a guy on the internet that made fun of me for having to work over the spreadsheet. I didn't have a CRM. But the thing was, you have to piece together this information a little bit at a time. That's how you have to do it, but you have to do it by practical application. Practical application is what we do for you, so that when you practically apply it, we've already weeded out 9/10 of the bad scenarios for you, okay? So we want to help you. You can you can schedule demos on goguru.pro or goguru.university. Schedule a demo with one of our team. We have an entire team, a staff of people in America, Americans, not people overseas, Americans. Almost all of them have been agents for us. So they know how to sell, they understand the vernacular, they understand Medicare, they understand all this. They're dealing with people in marketing all day. I'm right behind them, helping them with concepts. And they don't know something, they're coming to me, they're coming to Steven, they're coming to people on our marketing team. They're getting information from people that actually know how to do this stuff, okay? If it's about video, they got Sid, they got Sean. If it's about photography, they got these guys as well. If it's about graphic design, they have Jacob, they have Paige. If it's about operational infrastructure, leadership, they have Mallory, they have Kelly, they have Jeff. If it's about marketing and technology, if they can't answer it, which they're getting pretty damn good at it, they have me and Steven right behind them, okay? If it's about actual sales training and sales concepts, they got Johnny, Holt, Jackson, 2 of the top individual salespeople in the country work in our office. And the other ones I would put well into the top half for sure. So, you know, why would you go anywhere else? I mean, a clever name, a clever scheme to get you on board is costing you thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars by not going with the people that are actually going to help you. We got the book, we got the lead magnets. Tell me that one said. Anybody that signs up with us can get the Medicare Bible. This is humongous piece of information. The Medicare Bible, this is made for agents. Whether you're in our hierarchy or not, if you're a Go Guru Pro member, Go Guru University member, even if you're not part of that, you can go on Amazon, look up the Medicare Bible, get the Medicare Bible. We got the marketing manual we can send you. I don't have a copy of it right here, but we just ordered 250 more copies. We ran out of them. You can order those on Amazon. But if you join Go Guru Pro, Go Guru University, we're going to send you a box that has Medicare Bible, Medicare marketing manual, just different information. We want to get you plugged in. We want to get you to the right people. We're actively building that team to help you. None of these other people are doing that. They're just get you in, get you contracted. Sure, you should go use that CRM over there. Or, yeah, get this CRM. I don't really know how to sell insurance because I've never done shit. You know, we're doing it all. We're creating the ecosystem. We got the biggest and best agent-focused Medicare conference in the industry. Over 1,000 people showed up this year. Over 1,000 people will show up next year at the MGM Grand. Looking future, probably 2025, New York City, which we're going to scout out a place at the Javits Center next 2 weeks from now. Me and Steven and Jacob are going to head up there and check it out and see if we can maybe make something happen. We're always going to go looking for the next thing. We're planning 2 years out right now for you guys. We're going to be here. Didn't sell, not owned, don't need to, got plenty of money, ready to grow. We're using the money to put our money where our mouth is so that we can grow a business that will be here for you for 100 years. We're trying to build a 100-year business here, and we're not gonna do that by sitting around with our thumb up our ass. So hope you guys can smell what I'm putting out there. I hope you can figure out where your time is best spent. If you think I'm too brash, maybe a little brash is what you need. So go over to goguru.pro, goguru.university, set up a demo. Even if you have a CRM, check it out. Even if you already are a GoGuru Pro member, but you're thinking about, how do I get to work with you guys hierarchically? How do I work with you closer? Go set up a demo on there. Talk to Will, talk to Drew, talk to Jonah, talk to Dee. Talk to all these guys about how you can work with us more, and we'll get you plugged in, man. And we're looking forward to it. Man, ma'am, lady, sir, anybody. We want you all. We want to work with you all. We want to make you successful. We need you to help us combat the call center culture that's crushing local brokerages. Local brokerages that are well designed with intense marketing, utilizing AdWords and Facebook, will make it impossible for these big corporations to come in and screw up this market. So it's in my best interest to help you. I'm not competing against you. People will tell you, Justin's competing against you. He's trying to recruit against you. He's trying to sell against you. We're not competing. We're not competing. I want you all to work with me. Every one of you. If you're watching this, I want you to work with me. If you work for some company that's telling you to tell people that, I want you to work with me too. Why are you working there? You work for them, they're losers. Work for us, work with us. Let's build together. GoGuru.pro.
It's time to train like a guru. GoGuru University is an ever-expanding, cutting-edge, interactive training platform with live weekly coaching calls constructed to train agents efficiently and compliantly. GoGuru University offers a library of training modules explaining Medicare A to Z, face-to-face and telesales training, SEO and other marketing, and much more. Visit goguru.university to schedule your one-on-one demo today.